Hello everyone, welcome to the third video in this little mini-series for the main tank setups for Veteran Halls of Fabrication. I'll be going over the third boss setup, plus the trash after the boss, so we got the trash part covered as well. I'll be doing 2 more videos for the 4th boss and the 5th boss, so check those out when you can. Now, it's going to be pretty straightforward. It's just going to be 5-piece Torgs, 2-piece Bloodspawn, and 5-piece allocation. And essentially the Torgs is there to, help the group burn the Archcustodian much faster. Even without it, you can probably still get a 3 pylon burn with an experienced group. But it's really nice for me personally too, because this means the adds die quicker too. So if you watch my fights in the 3rd boss, what I'd like to do is I'd like to put the Crusher enchant on one ad, and then the next ad, and then the second of the 2 ads. And by the time they're going to die on the boss, I will have Crusher back up. The internal cooldown is going to be gone. It's going to be back up on the boss by the time I get to it, after it goes down once the pylon is pressed. So it's pretty nice for that. The key to a successful 3rd boss fight, even if you're not an experienced group or an experienced tank or whatever, is the death of those ads. Like, killing those ads is very helpful. If the main tank dies, tanking too many ads, or tanking ads that are empowered because they touch the boss's shield when it gets back up, and your group hasn't killed them, it's gonna be hellish, and it's probably gonna be a wipe unless you're very experienced with handling the empowered ads. So yeah, the faster the ads die, the better it is. And if you do know your group is going to get a 3 pylon burn, 4 pylon burn, you don't really have to focus the ads as a group on those specific pylons. You can just, as a main tank, bring them in and make sure the Crusher and everything, Engulfing Flames, allocation is procced on the 3rd boss. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Next, I'll be pretty much explain my setup for trash. I like to run Bloodspawn, Ebon, and allocation. It's, again, pretty straightforward. The Ebon's just there to help everyone else sort of feel comfortable running through the hallway with the blades, just in case we don't get the bashes on time for spheres. It's really nice to have the Ebon. Other than that, that's pretty much it. If you are not experienced, I recommend Ebon for trash. I would not use Ebon for 3rd boss, because there's no real need to have the DPS padded with more health, because it's a very straightforward fight. It's a DPS fight. The only reason why you would need Ebon is if maybe the DPS healths are too low. I'd say 14-15k is a bit low, or the healers can't keep up the heals for whatever reason, then you probably shouldn't be in there maybe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is what I run for trash. You can probably go with Lord Warden here as well, or something else if you'd like, or Earthcore, but this is mainly for that. Now the bar setups I have for 3rd boss is going to be Engulfing Flames, Pierce Armor, Igneous Shield, Heroic Slash, blah blah blah, the usual setup you saw on my 2nd boss setup. And on the back bar, it's going to be a little diversion here. So it's going to be Talons on the back bar, Inner Rage, blah blah blah, same thing. I recommend Efficient Purge on the back bar for the ads for the 3rd boss, because what happens with the Dissector bleeds, there's a lot of bleeds going out from both Calefactors and the Dissectors. The Dissector bleeds are probably the most dangerous for any tank going into vHoF. You can randomly die to stack Dissector bleeds after they die. So if you let go of block and you think you're safe, and the bleeds are still ticking on you and you're not being healed, you will instant die. I've had ridiculous death recaps saying I died to 108k bleed over time. So yeah, you really have to watch out for Dissector. Purge helps a bit with the bleeds, so it's pretty nice to have on 3rd boss just in case you need it, and the healers are too busy, not healing you. And for trash, if you want to be more safe, I personally like to do this for trash after the 4th boss. I do Purge on the front bar, and I keep the Talons for sure. Talons helps a lot with handling the damage output from the ads, because they hit pretty fucking hard. You don't want to underestimate the trash, even if there's not that many in vHoF. And that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys in the next video. This was a very short video. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward boss fight and pretty straightforward trash. There's too much to say. But I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll explain my setup for the 4th boss. Thanks so much.